coming. We are very excited. We started the morning off with our In Sync. It's going to be May intro today. Now we have the ABC Fashion Show to continue on with the energy. So I'm here to introduce Abe and Logan, and they're going to talk about the ABC Fashion Show.
Hi, my name is Logan. Welcome to the ABC Fashion Show. Hi, my name is Abe from Miss Lopez's class. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, attention. An alligator is about to arrive. An awesome alligator named Abe arrived from the Arctic adorned with ants. An avid avian admirer, this alligator loves albatross, Arctic tern, and Atlantic puffins. Say adios and give a round of applause to Abe the alligator as he walks down the runway. Thank you, Abe. Another letter A, astronaut Alex arrives on the runway after an amazing astronautical adventure. Alex avoided alarming asteroids and abducting aliens in space to safely arrive at the ABC Fashion Show in ample time. Watch as Alex accelerates back and forth on stage before he must depart this auditorium and ascend down the runway and out of the atmosphere for his next awesome adventure. Thank you, Alex. Bouncing on stage is Bo, our brilliant bee. Born in Bethlehem, Bo is always buzzing like a busy bee. Buzz, buzz. He bakes batches of brownies between biting bananas and building big brontosauruses. Balancing his brave buddies on books, blocks, and boxes. But being patient, big, busy crowds make this bee a bit bashful. So bring big smiles, big cheers, and wave bye-bye as Bo boings briskly down the runway. Thank you, Bo. Another letter B. B is for brilliant, B is for bold, B is for a boy with a story to be told. Put your hands together with a nice big booming welcome to Bo. Behold Bo, a brave, bright, and busy boy. Today, Bo became Batman, the best hero who keeps the city safe. Look at his big black boots and billowing black cape. It blows behind him as he bounds across the stage. His bat symbol is bold and bright on his chest. That means Bo is ready to do his best. Bo is brave when things feel big and a little bit scary. He is a brilliant buddy who is kind, bubbly, bossy, and caring. Watch him balance, watch him bounce. He's a billionaire bat boy who loves to pounce. Bo believes in helping others and being big-hearted too. That's what makes him a beautiful hero through and through. Bravo to Bo the Batman, and take a bow as he says bye-bye now down the runway. Letter C, Colette the cat is cool as a cucumber. She is completely captivating in her colorful Crayola crayon costume. Colette is carrying a cute caterpillar and a cupcake with a candle. Colette likes coloring, cooking, crafts, and eating cotton candy at carnivals. She is clever, creative, caring, and curious. What a charismatic combination. Clap and cheer for Colette as she confidently cruises down the runway. Thank you, Colette.
Ding dong, we are delighted to debut Dawson, our dashing and dynamic domino delivery driver. Daily, he devotes his driving deep into Dover, Delaware, determined to deliver the delicious dinner order directly from DoorDash. His decadent delight he dreamed up is decorated with Doritos, donuts, and deviled eggs. What a daring and different dish. He displays delicate dependability and diligence, deploying a delectable divinity directly to every doorstep. So when he dings your doorbell, be ready to dig in and devour his delicious delicacies until it disappears. Let's demonstrate a deafening round of applause as Dawson, our domino delivery driver, drives down the runway. Thank you, Dawson.
Letter E, here comes Emmy. She is so excited to show off the letter E. Watch Emmy enter the stage in her number 11 Philadelphia Eagles jersey. How exciting! She even added eggs to the jersey for that excellent touch. In her hand, she is holding yummy Eggo waffles, and don't forget those adorable elephant ears. E is for Emmy, E is for energy, and E is for excellent style. Let's give Emmy a big cheer as she emulates down the runway. Thank you, Emmy.
Next up, we have Calvin as Frankie, the fluorescent firefly, flew in from the forest of fragrant flowers. Flickering his fantastic light for all to see, Frankie and his favorite friend Freddie, the freckled frog, are flying full speed to find his brother, Farmer Fox, to freeze food on the family farm in Fishtown, Pennsylvania. Frankie was frightened to fly alone on his first flight. Their father Falcon, with his fabulous feathers, felt flattered and fulfilled as Freddie and Frankie and Freddie flocking together and fostering their friendship. The finishing four fancied frenzied frozen fruit drinks of all flavors and had good old-fashioned fun while fiddling flutes. Flap your wings, farewell, while Frankie the fluorescent firefly follows the footpath down the runway.
Letter G, here comes Anthony Gutai as Griffin the Groundhog from the far-off galaxy of Galactagon. You can find Griffin grooving to the guitar, gleefully gaming, or grinning while golfing on the glistening green. Griffin enjoys grazing in the garden and gobbling down grapefruits, green beans, and gummy bears. Griffin gulps down gallons of grape juice and ginger ale too. Griffin's favorite time of the year is a ghoulish season filled with glowing ghosts and golden gourds. Griffin is always on the go, go, go. Watch as Griffin giggles and gallops his way down the runway. Thank you, Anthony.
Following the letter G is Hendrix Johnson, the helpful husky wearing a hoodie and a huge hat. He helps his friend Holly, Henry, and Harry the Hedgehog say hi to the honeybees as he hops down the runway. Introducing Ali as Izzy, the island investigator. Izzy is an imaginative explorer investigating the island of Indonesia. With his binoculars, he inspects interesting insects, island animals, and hidden treasures. If something is intriguing, Izzy is on the investigation. Invite Izzy to wave as he inches down the runway. Thank you, Ali. Walking down the runway is Giselle the jellyfish. She is always joyful and loves to jiggle through the bright jelly blue ocean. With her gentle glow shining like a jolly little lamp, she loves to jump and zip around the coral jungle, joining tiny fish in fun, silly games and jokes. One jittery night, big waves jostled the water and made her friends feel scared and jumpy. But Giselle is so brave, her glowing light became a bright guiding jewel that helped everyone lead them to safety. From that day on, her friends knew Giselle wasn't just playful, she was a joyful little hero with a big kind heart that jumped down the runway. Thank you, Giselle.
Letter K. Kirby clumped into a kooky kerfuffle, karate-kicking kleptomatic koalas who kept kidnapping his Krispy Kremes. The koalas, clearly confused, kept yelling, "Knock it off!" But Kirby kept cranking out comical, oversized kicks, knocking them into a nearby kumquat kiosk. Knees deep in kumquats, Kirby kindly confiscated his Krispy Kremes. He crowned himself King Kirby of Creams and continued his kooky Krispy Kreme powder campaign down the runway and across his kingdom. Thank you, Kirby. We had a kindergarten student who is on vacation, and we can never miss the ABC Fashion Show. And good thing for technology, he was recorded before he left. So we're going to bring down the screen, turn on our projector. Oh, here we go. And this is all brand new. Thank you to the PTA and Bethlehem Area School District for providing us with these lovely items in our cafeteria. And without further ado, the letter K. Cameron cruises into the spotlight as a keen, confident, and kicking go-kart king. With his crisp style, kinetic energy, and killer confidence, he keeps the crowd captivated. This quick, courageous kid is known for his kind spirit and knockout determination, always keeping it cool while chasing the checkered flag. Watch out, Cameron is kicking it into high gear and keeping it cool on the kart track runway. Thank you, Cameron. Letter L. Leo the lion loves lettuce, lasagna, and lemon lime lollipops. He loves to travel to Louisiana, where he lays on a lazy lounge chair looking at little sleeping lizards. Leo longs for a light lunch of linguine, lobster, and lemonade. Leo also loves lighthouses, lemons, lifesavers, Lamborghinis, and his lovely sister Lucia. Watch as Leo lunges down the runway. Thank you, Leo.
Next up, meet Mikey the monkey with his mini friend Mateo, making their moves down the runway. They love munching marshmallows, drinking milkshakes, and making music by the mountain. Marvel at their aura as they mosey down the runway. Thank you, Mikey. Now arriving from the northeast is Nolan, our nice and nimble ninja in his noodle necklace. Notice how he nearly nicked his nose while dodging Nerf darts during a noble mission to save the 9-piece nugget that was in the nest of the night crawlers. He naturally prepared for the night of nonsense, catching newts in his net and playing Nintendo with his Nana as he nicely walks down the runway. Ophelia Lane, dressed as Olivia, the outstanding outer space observer from Omaha, Nebraska. She operates an oversized orb. An oversized or shiny Uda-looking star while orbiting an ostrich on an orange ocean. Every October, Olivia offers an organic oatmeal to the otter and an octopus. The otter, whose name is Oliver, wears an orange outfit and opens an old oak box full of opals and olives as she oscillates down the runway. Thank you, Ophelia. Walking on stage is Anton, dressed as Paul the Protector with his plushy penguin pal Pablo. Paul and Pablo like to putter around Peru, playing piano and percussion while partaking in pizza. Please pronounce your praises for Paul and Pablo as they promenade down the public down the runway. Thank you, Anton.
Letter Q. Quickly walking on stage is Cameron, our quiet, quirky queen of Q. Quite the qualified fashionista, she's rocking a quality quilted look that is truly unique. With quick steps and a confident, quiet smile, she conquers this quest in style. Question who shines the brightest? Cameron, our queen of Q, confidently conquers the runway. Thank you, Cameron. Letter R. Little reindeer Ramise is running onto the stage. Little reindeer Ramise loves running in the rain and rainbows. Ramise got into a rowboat and ate raisins, red apples, and radishes. After rowing, reindeer Ramise rested at the rest area. Next, reindeer Ramise saw his teacher, Mrs. Roman, and ate some raspberries with her. Mrs. Roman read a book about a little reindeer to Ramise. Mrs. Roman also taught Ramise how to read. Ramise thanked Mrs. Roman profusely. Right beside him was a fragrant red rose. After smelling the rose, little reindeer Remy's gave it to Mrs. Roman, then ran down the runway and returned to his sweet home. Thank you, Remy.
Ready or not, here I come. I'm Ramsey, the real raptor trainer. Rocking my rugged camo and ranger green, searching for raptors rarely seen. With my reliable binoculars, I look around for roaring raptors. Listen for the sound. Roar, I'm ready, I'm brave, and I'm running the scene. The coolest raptor trainer you've ever seen. Running down the runway.
Letter S. Shiver me timbers! Swaggering onto the stage for our spectacular show is a scallywag who sails the shining seas. Sitting on his shoulder is his sassy sidekick, Scarlet McCall, named Walker. They sing sea shanties together while they swab the deck before setting sail. This salty sea dog steers his schooner under the shimmering starry skies while searching for spoils with his spyglass. He wears a scarlet sash and skull and crossbones to scare away savage sea serpents. He is shaking his suede satchel stuffed with shiny silver and shimmering sapphires, which he has stolen from the 7 singing siren sisters. Give it up for the swashbuckling scoundrel of the seas, Logan Skier, as he sails down the runway. Thank you, Logan. Letter S. S is for Sam, a super strong superhero. Super fast and super brave. Saving smiles and stopping bad guys, Super Sam saves the day. Watch as superhero Sam swerves down the runway. Thank you, Sam.
Next up, Miss Cerulli, a terrific teacher, takes time to teach tiny tots. She tells tales, and teaches them to try their very best. With a tidy table and tons of tools, she helps them think, trace, and try new things. She travels through the day with her thermos, telephone, and a tote bag full of teaching tools. Miss Cerulli is a thoughtful, talented, and truly terrific teacher as she trots down the runway.
Letter U. Umpire Jack is an ultra silly, unbelievably upbeat umpire who uses a wobbly umbrella and an upside down whistle. He makes unusual, uproarious, and utterly goofy calls like, "Uh-oh, you're out!" in an ultra loud, unforgettable voice. With his untied shoes, unsteady dance moves, and uncontrollable giggles, he creates an uproarious, unpredictable, and unbelievably fun game that everyone enjoys. Watch while he is ultra silly down the runway. Thank you, Jack. Letter V. Now venturing into view is Veda, our very amazing vegetable vendor from the village of Victoria. She is vividly dressed in her velvet vest, carrying a a variety of vibrant vegetables like fine tomatoes and valuable spinach. She volunteers to share her vitamin-rich treats with virtually everyone she meets. Give a vibrant wave to Veda as she vanishes down the runway on her veggie vacation. Thank you, Veda. Letter W. Wonder Woman walked within a windy world. With wisdom, willpower, and warmth, she watched over weak wanderers. When wicked warlords wanted wild wreckage, Wonder Woman waved her wondrous lasso. Whoa, wailed wrongdoers, wobbling with worry. Wonder Woman whisked away weapons and wove a wall of white light. With a whoosh, winds went whisper quiet. Wearing her warrior wings, she whooped with joy. We will win with what is wise and warm, she said. The world was well and wonderful once more as she walked down the runway. Thank you, Winry.
Next up, meet Zam. He's an extraterrestrial from the extreme planet Zion. They have X-ray vision. Zam is an expert explorer who excavates and gets excited when exhuming extinct, expensive fossils that they wear as exoskeletons. Examine them down the runway. Thank you, Max. Yip, yelp, and yelled her Davy, the yellow yak. Yesterday, he yodeled and practiced yoga on his yacht until he yawned. Then he yanked out a blanket and took a nap in the yard of his yurt in Yosemite. He loved eating his favorite foods, yummy yam yogurt, Yorkshire pudding, and yerba mate. But he will yowl yikes if he eats a yucky yolk. An avid fan, this youthful yellow yak yells, yippee, yowza, yahoo, and yes for the New York Yankees. Yell for our young JV, the yammer and yo-yos down the runway. Thank you, Davey.
Letter Z. Zooming onto the stage is Connor, dressed as Zonkers, the zany, sleepy zebra from Zimbabwe. Zipping through the zoo in zigzags and zooms, the zany zebra is always on the move until it's time for a nap. Watch closely as he starts to snooze. When he's not napping, Zonker enjoys ziplining, Zumba, and snacking on zucchini zoodles with his friend Zazu from Zanzibar. He's a zany zebra, a little wild, a little funny, dozing in the daytime when it's bright and sunny. Zzz, there he goes again, drifting off. Wave to Zonkers, our zany, sleepy zebra, as he zooms down the runway. Thank you, Connor. So now we come to the portion of our show where we start the digraphs. So a digraph is two letters that come together to make one sound. We have 34 kindergartners this year. There are 26 letters of the alphabet, so we have to double up a couple letters. We also like to add in the digraphs at the end of our show because we did learn them. And so, without further ado, our next digraph, our first digraph.
Next up, we have Roman with TH, Thing 1 and Thing 2. Went to the theater on Thursday with their friend Theo to see Thor. Then they went and celebrated thoughtfully with a Thanksgiving by throwing a football on Turkey Touch Throwdown and won the first place trophy. Overall, the day was 3 thumbs up, don't you think? Give Rowan 2 thumbs up as he walks down the runway.
Thank you, Roman. Our next digraph is CH. Entering the stage is Charlie, the cheerful chicken. Charlie likes to chew crunchy chocolate chip cookies while chatting with his friend Chester, the chinchilla, on the couch. He meets his sister Charlotte for lunch at Chuck E. Cheese, then he plays catch on the beach. Watch as Charlie the chicken cha-chas down the runway. Thank you, Michael. And our last digraph and finishing out this portion of the show is SH. Shuffling in from the sunshine shoreline with a stylish splash and crash is Wyatt, the sushi chef. Shoveling and shaking down the sands for shiny shelled creatures from the shallow, shimmering seashore. With a sharp mind and a sharp eye, he shapes fresh fish into a show-stopping dish that's guaranteed to astonish. Shifting shrimp and shellfish in your seaweed-wrapped dish that once shuffled the shining shark-filled ocean with a swish. Watch as our sushi chef shuffles down the runway. Thank you, Wyatt. Right back.
4 songs.
We need the sun and rain. Each of us is a flower, growing in life's garden. Each of us is a flower. We need the sun and rain. Sun, shine your warmth on me. Cool me with your neck. Wind,
your 2025-2026